Scott the Bulldog, Rickenbach, DocSports.com. I've got your free pick in a huge matchup going on Wednesday. We're going to talk about the Mets Phillies matchup, and this is a good one, guys. But before I get to that, Doc Sports been around since 71, 54 years. Guys, I've been doing this for over 2 decades. I just got to Doc Sports, though, in mid-August. Thrilled to be here. Ironically, I'm also 54 years old, so that says a lot right there. Docs has been around a long time, great stable of handicappers. And speaking of all those handicappers, what I want to mention to you is if you're new to Docs, if you followed me for years and you're like, well, where did Scott the Bulldog Rickenbach go? I'm at DocSports.com, and if you haven't been there before, you're missing out. Get there now. Check it out. You can get a free $60 account. Just go to DocSports.com/free60 and you're all set. And you don't have to choose me. You can choose whoever you want. We've got a great group there. Jump on board today. And by the way, speaking of today on Wednesday, let's get right to it. This free pick here, Mets Phillies, okay? Pitching matchup, Holmes, Sanchez. I think we've got a damn good matchup here. The Phillies, Sanchez is 5-0 this season at home. His ERA is around a 2. Last season at home, he went 7-3, and his ERA was around the same, just barely above a 2. He's faced the Mets twice this season, and he did struggle some in those outings, but those were in New York. Now he's at home where he's at his best. I'm expecting a strong start from him, but I'm also expecting Holmes to come up big here. Here's one of the keys that I like to look at. And first off, this is a pretty big matchup. The Mets are starting to fade away, and I'm actually recording this on Tuesday, so we don't have the Tuesday results just yet, but they are starting to fade away, but they're not going to give up. And here's the thing with Holmes. He hasn't faced the Phillies yet this season. To me, that favors the pitcher when that's the situation. When a lineup has already seen a guy a couple times, when you're in September and that lineup has already seen that starting pitcher a couple times, that's an edge to the hitters, the way I see it. And so in this case, you got Holmes, a pretty good starter, facing a team that hasn't seen him this year, hasn't really seen a lot of him in his career. I think that's an advantage to the Mets hurler here, and Holmes is going to have a good start. So as you can guess, what I'm looking at here is the under in this one. I think we're going to see a good old-fashioned tight divisional battle here that stays under the total. The setup here is perfect with this one, in my opinion, for that type of a battle. So look at the under in this one for Wednesday. And guys, make sure you're on board, because we've got another big football cycle coming up from Thursday through Monday with NFL and college football. You don't want to miss any of it. And also right here, right now, please like, share, subscribe. You want to be on board with Doc Sports each and every day. Scott the Bulldog Rickenbach wishing you the best of luck, and we'll talk to you again on Thursday.